So come on, how about some big bucks and stop?
Stop.
The chances of you winning this game are about as good as my getting hit by.
It's a golden age of daytime television game shows, and in 1983, Press Your Luck enters the fray.
Big bucks, no whammies.
But land on a whammy
Stop at a whammy.
and get all your cash taken away. Press Your Luck revolutionized the game show genre with its unique gameplay, captivating audiences with its suspense,
Stop at an answering machine.
flashy big board, and those devilish money-stealing whammies. Hey friends, I'm Jimmy Gaddis. Welcome to NostalgAK. In this video, we're looking back at my top 10 whammies of the show's initial 3-year run, along with the record-setting amount of money one of those whammies stole from a contestant. Adjusted for inflation, it would have been more than $92,000 today. Yeah, that must have been fun. That said, Time Warp, take us back to 1983. Press Your Luck airs at 10:30 a.m. on CBS, directly after the new $25,000 pyramid,
The executive branch, the judicial...
Parts of the government.
and just before The Price is Right.
$1,000 more. Oh, come down here.
It's the ultimate too sick to go to school television trifecta. Someone pass me the soup, crackers, and ginger ale, and let's get this party started. Of course, one of the best parts of this 2-hour game show binge is seeing which whammies would pop up on screen to ruin someone's day. Before we get to the list, I want to give you a quick, just like 20-second history lesson on where the whammies came from. That's pretty important. Now, before directing Better Off Dead and One Crazy Summer, Savage Steve Holland was tasked with animating those whammies. As he told Collider, I was asked by the producer, Bill Carruthers, to invent a bad creature that stole people's money. I drew something on a napkin, and the producer said, that's it. While Holland did animate them, it was Carruthers who ended up providing the voice.
Now that I'm a star, I need makeup. Makeup!
Now you know. All right, so which of the nearly 80 whammies were the best, was the best, is the best, are the best? Let's get to the list.
Number 10.
It's coming to me now. I see financial disaster in your future.
The Fortune Teller. No research needed to remember this one. It lives rent-free in my head. Love the outfit, the hat with the crescent moon, and crystal ball with that $sign on it. Although when she arrives, she says financial disaster is in your future. Not so much in your future as it's happening to you right now.
Number 9.
I want a winner, whatever it takes, I want a winner. Stop!
Stop.
The Breakdancer, a true sign of the times. And it goes on for a good 7 seconds or so before the boombox explodes and your money disappears. This one is a classic.
Number 8.
Stop. Stop.
Elementary, my dear Fang. It was greed that got him.
Sherlock Holmes, it was greed that got him. Fantastic line. But of course, you know, you've got to be greedy if you want to win those big bucks. Fang, always a great addition too. And speaking of...
Number 7.
Springtime is so romantic. Spring. When a young whammy's fancy turns to...
Whammy and his girlfriend, Tammy Whamette, having a picnic. Again, it's probably the appearance of Fang that drew me to this one. Very hard to keep a dog away from a chicken leg, in my experience. So maybe I can just relate to this one.
Number 6.
No whammies and stop!
The King of Pop, Michael Jackson. Clearly moving to the groove of Billie Jean, making those signature MJ sounds. And that's it. It's Michael Jackson. What more do you need?
Number 5.
Stop it all.
The Dixieland Band, one of, if not the largest group of whammies to ever appear on the show. An awesome ensemble. But I feel bad for the poor banjo player, whose head gets smashed by the cymbals at the very end.
Number 4.
This one's for Daniel. This one's for Daniel. Stop. Stop.
Cyndi Lauper, and what is clearly a rendition of Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. She was at the height of her popularity at the time, and yes, somehow, for reasons I cannot fully explain, is higher on my list than Michael Jackson.
Number 3.
Whammy on water skis, eaten by a shark. This one is a heartbreaker. It's the whammy that took $31,408 from a contestant in 1984. Watch this.
No whammies. No whammies, please. No whammies.
For the box.
No whammies. No whammies. No!
Stop it already!
As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this was the most cash ever stolen by a whammy during the show's initial 3-year run in the 80s, and amounts to more than $92,000 today if adjusted for inflation.
Number 2.
Let's go! No whammy, stop! Stop.
How did window washer whammy make it so high on the list? The timing of the squeegee and the disappearance of the digital cash count is the most perfectly timed and in sync effect of them all. The precision of this deserves high praise in my book.
Number 1.
Big bucks, any tour, stop! Stop it already!
Who would ever hurt a whammy? Who would ever want to?
Boy George! This whammy has long been a favorite among many fans, obviously a spinoff of the Culture Club's Do You Really Want to Hurt Me?
Do you really want to hurt me?
And impress your luck, everyone feels the pain, whether it's whammies taking a hammer to the head or contestants losing a small fortune. But their pain was our entertainment gain. So what were some of your favorite and most memorable whammies? Let me know in the comments. Want to see the list of all 79 of them? Go check out the link in the description. And if you enjoyed this blast from the past, hit that like button. Don't worry, no whammies, I promise. Cheesy, I know. And subscribe for more content that's gonna make you feel nostalgic for the 80s and the 90s. And before we go, a very big thank you to Matt Granado for providing the voiceover work on the countdown, all 1 through 10. He is amazing at what he does. And if you've got a business or need some voiceover work done, I've got a link in the description so you can hit him up as well. Want more from the early 80s, especially if you love fast food? I recommend you click on this video right here. I'm Jimmy Gaddis. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.
Okay, stay away. Let's stop.
Stop!
We got the cheese, pepperoni, tomato, I got some spaghetti.
All right, Therese, you still have a lot of...